All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy Vic, aka Mr. Glass, and I got one for y'all today, man. This is going to be week 3 of our Madden journey in season 3. And as I said last episode, I thought with a 3 interception performance that there was an unbelievable chance that we would see Sauce Gardner get a breakout to superstar X Factor, and here it is. Sauce Gardner needs to hold him to 100, or we need to force 3 turnovers, or we need to get Sauce a combination of 3 interceptions, sacks, fumbles, and TFLs. I think 2 of those are doable. I think it's possible he gets tackles behind the line because a lot of times. Oh, let me show you guys the trade too. I traded with Koala. As you guys can see, I traded her Elijah Moore and my backup cornerback who doesn't see the field anymore, Michael Carter. And I got her first round pick for 2025. I think that's a great trade for everybody because she desperately needed a nickel corner. And Michael Carter was my nickel corner for several years in this franchise. He's very good. He's caught several picks for me. So there you guys see it. That was the trade. So much to unpack here. We got a rainy game, which actually bodes incredibly well for what we have going on. I don't know why the Texans are 3-0, but they are. We're going to try to pass the ball because I like my receivers. We also have to quickly clean up our depth chart after all the trades and everything like that. So we're going to quickly do that before we start the game. Guys, I'm so excited. Like, first of all, shout out to the green screen in the back. My dad did a great job setting it up for me. Kudos to him. And now we're rolling, man. Like, you guys hopefully are going to enjoy watching the green screen action. I mean, I know the glare in the background was starting to irritate me a lot of times when I was watching my own videos. So I hope that it's better now for you guys. Why do we have tight ends at backup receiver, bro? Okay, so we got to get another receiver in free agency real quick. And I think, do we need another defensive back too? Hold up. Let's see really quick before we get into it. Yeah, we do. Okay, we'll get a receiver and a corner. Doesn't have to be anything expensive, just some little cheap stuff. Actually, I probably got him in my practice squad, low key. Really? Oh, I got a receiver in the practice squad. We'll sign him to the 50. Yeah, sign for practice squad. There you go, bruh. Alright, we don't got no DB, so we'll go ahead and grab a DB in regular free agency. After trading Michael Carter. I don't want an expensive defensive back, that's for sure. So, I want just a corner to be sitting 5th. He'll never see the field. Alright, so I'm going to steal this dude from the Colts. Add him to the 53 man. Alright. So let's, before we get into the game, let's take a look at the Texans, man. Because why are the Texans undefeated? Like, what is happening with the Texans to make them good? I don't get it. Let's see here. Who do the Texans have now? Okay. Nick Chubb. Gonna be a problem. Do they have a quarterback yet? They got Derek Stingley. Always a problem. They don't look like they have a QB yet, though. Let's see who their QB is. Still Davis Mills. So you know they're going to be trying to give us a heavy dose of Nick Chubb. That's got to be how they're winning games. So that's what we got to be watching out for. Okay, we know what to expect. Let's go out and handle it, guys. Oh, wait. Depth chart. My fault, guys. My fault. I know this pre-stuff is taking a little bit more time than usual, but we got to clean up the roster after we made those trades. You guys know what it is. Okay, so wide receiver. Look at they out here doing stuff without our consent. Okay, we got Patterson at wide receiver 4. We need wide receiver 4 because we actually run some 4 wides. So he's an important piece. Alright, so we got the tight ends. We're good. Good. Got a better line than we've had in past years, which is a definite W, seeing as how everything is a lot harder and the rush ends are doing their thing more. And Oliver's still out here. I mean, theoretically, we could leave it like that, honestly. I know it looks weird, but, like, I actually think that's the best package. Because I'd rather, if I go into 4-3, I'd rather have Cashman than the rookie from last year. We're going to switch Ringo and Reed because I want Ringo's size on the edge. I don't want no 5'9" out there. Let's make sure that... Okay, we're good. Josh Downs. Make sure our center is our long snapper. I like that synergy there. To me, it's weird if you don't have that. Who is supposed to be our... Wait. Did I miss something here? I feel like I missed something here. Is Dawson hurt? Okay, damn, I did not realize he was hurt, bruh. Alright, so Patterson and Hayden. And we'll stick slot receiver is going to be Patterson. I mean, he's fast. I'm not concerned. He's very fast. We're good. Okay, Brian Burns is going to be our rush left. Love it. Rush right. Love it. I think he got 2 sacks last game. We're going to switch Ed Oliver, as we did in the game. And we're going to have these two playing that. Yep. Alright, slot corner is not Ringo. It is going to be... Okay, so we got Reed in the slot, Eccles in the dime. Bro, I'm so happy with our roster right now. Alright, let's get at it, guys. We've been recording for 7 minutes before we get to gameplay. I know it's a lot, but we did a lot of trades. We have to clean up the depth chart. Got to clean up the roster. And I don't like you guys missing that because, I don't want you guys going, yo, where did this guy go? Or where did that guy go? Or how did this guy get on the team? You know what I mean? I don't like having the thought that there might be some shenanigans. So we just take that right out of the possibilities, Alright, guys. So here we go. Upgrade player real quick. I was hoping it would be Kelly Ringo, honestly. I want to get Ringo to a high zone as quick as possible. Because that's how I think we're going to make the bulk of our situation happen. Alright, so I said 3-0 before. Obviously, I meant 2-0. That's my fault. This is week 3. That's why it was on my mind. So Nick Chubb, freight train. Can't let him get activated because if he does, I ain't never going to be able to tackle him. We already know what it is. I think I can play 2 games this series. Or this episode. I'm going to check to make sure everybody finished their game. Man, guys, I really got to get this kick meter situated. Solid hit there. It's amazing that 45 was our starter last season. And now he's a lowly special teamer. It's got to be a tough sell for him. Alright, so Davis Mills right away. Empty back. I mean, I don't know what they were doing. Kelly Ringo. Pick. Right away. That's the first turnover. We need 3 turnovers. And I think we are well on our way. I don't think Davis Mills is going to be the quarterback to stop us here. So let's get it. All right. Man, if I would have got a block right there, could have did something fancy. All right, so let's go utilize our stars here, man. Patterson. I can't wait for Dawson to come back because he'll be very, very electric in that spot. You see, we're starting to understand how to move the ball with these settings. It's not a lot of like that slant play that we used to run. It's a lot more, dink and dunk to try to set up play action to try to set up a really deep shot. So that's what we're trying to kind of, a lot more realistic of an offense. We pick up another first down there from Brees Hall, getting it done for us real quick. Let's see if he can do it again. I really feel like I missed an opportunity on that play because I think I could have made something big happen, but I didn't. All right. No. No! Bro, I threw it right to him. I should have let Downs get a little bit deeper into that route, and I didn't. I threw it right to him. That was a bad mistake for me. The These guys will take over. The Texans. As Brian Burns, another sack. This is gonna be a long day, I think, for Davis Mills. They don't look like they have the best protection for him, and we have a defense that's gonna get after him. And Nick Chubb is gonna have a struggle getting going because I'm hoping on the next possession we can get our points going because right now we have nothing on the board. But assuming we get another possession before they score, we can start. Oh man, Davis Mills another sack. He's holding the ball too long. It shows, you need an elite quarterback with these settings. You really do because if you don't have one, you're gonna struggle to move the ball because you also need receivers that are able to win, and they can't take forever to do so. All right, we're gonna start on the 45. I think we're gonna push our luck here, man. I think we're gonna go for it right away. I think we're gonna go Downs against Stingley, and let's see who the man is. No, we're not. Safety is deep. Oh, Stingley makes a great play. Ah. All right, I should not have tested Derek Stingley. I think we see that now. Great play from him. Bad throw from me. And the Texans are on the board 7-0. I just can't believe I made that mistake. I should have lofted the ball instead of bulleting it. I understand that now. Man, these new settings are really testing me as a Madden player, dude. I mean, this is freaking incredible. Bro, this green screen is hella dope, bro. It might actually increase the size of the camera if we have the green screen. Low key. Alright, so we're gonna try to get right over here, guys. That was a very bad play for us. Oh, dude, the Texans are up 14-0 on me, right? Like, okay, okay, we have to center ourselves here. This game is gonna get out of hand really quickly if we don't get it together. We're down 14-0, and the quarterback has not moved the ball at all for the other team. It has strictly been their defense. Carl Lawson with that fumble recovery. We got to get right. We got to get right here. They're doing a tremendous job of shutting down what we want to do. They're not letting Brees get a lot of room. They shut down our passing game. Okay, safety is down. We're going deep. And that is a busted play. Josh Downs, touchdown. What a bomb. Sure, they're going to show a replay. I'd love to see what happens off the jam here. He just got beat. Look at that throw. Right on. Nobody within 10 yards. I mean, that's what we need. That is what we need. Oh man, we timed the kick perfect. We like to see that. We need more of them. One play, 75 yards, and we get the job done. Now we need our defense to stay in it with us. They've been on the field once because they've scored on 2 defensive touchdowns. Great hit right there from Sanders, maybe? The backup right outside linebacker with a great tackle right there. All right. We want to get a situation to where they can't run the ball. So we want to get up big enough. Oh, Davis Mills is absolutely panicking. He's trying not to throw interceptions. He's already thrown one. And I think that's the kind of the difference between what we have going on and what a lot of quarterbacks that we're going to play have going on. I have no fear. I could have probably cut an interception there, but I elected, because we're not up, I elected to just bat it away. I mean, we still have the ability to stop him from getting 100 yards on offense. I mean, I really do feel that this is Sauce's pick. Absolutely. He just threw that up in the air and saw. You cannot do that on Sauce. You cannot do it, man. You cannot. Sauce Gardner takes it away. This is going to go well into his way of getting X Factor. That would be huge for our defense, man. It really would. To be able to... Like, I think I would choose Zone Hawk for him because we're in zone so much. And to be able to have a Zone Hawk, I'll probably put him on Acrobat and, yeah, man. He'll go crazy. You see, we held on to it a bit longer there. So that way I didn't make the same mistake I made before. I know we want to get the ball out quick, but we have to make sure that we're accurately reading the defense here. But a great catch right there by Quincy. A great throw from Zach Wilson as he's looking to make up for the early 2 turnovers. We're going to keep running the ball here. I know conventional wisdom says that we should throw it on 2nd and goal. But I really like what Brees is bringing to the table here. He gets 2 yards. Alright, so now we're going to try. We're going to try to do what we needed to do here to get a score. Got to try not to throw a pick too, man. Alright, we got it. That's a touchdown. Touchdown, Garrett Wilson. You saw the linebacker try to get depth there. I'm not sure. Maybe he thought it was going to be the play that made us famous last season. No, I missed a kick. Alright, we're still down by 1 point. I gotta get this kicking stuff down, bro. I feel like I'm getting too anxious to hit it. And we gotta get a better kicker at some point in this franchise. If I see a good kicker in free agency next year, I'm gonna try to get some cap and get him. Alright, good special teams play there. They're going to run Nick Chubb here for sure. I mean, they just have to take the ball out of Davis Mills' hands. At this point, if we're being honest, it's a really good stop by Logan Wilson. If we're being honest, though, they got to get the ball out of his hands. Because if they continue to let him... I mean, they're letting him ruin the game for him. Really. He's made mistake after mistake. And the more he has to... The more the ball is in his hands, which... Importantly, he's just not ready for this type of game. The more the ball is in his hands having to make decisions, the better I feel about our chances of winning this game. I have no fear of Davis Mills. I just don't. Get a fair catch here. I could have ran, but I really love the matchup deep down the field, and we got Gambit now, so we're gonna try to do it to him again. Oh, they brought heat. We do throw away from the sack, so that's a good thing. We don't want to test Stingley on that route, but we're gonna try maybe see if we can't get Garrett part of this offense real quick. They're blitzing. Garrett Wilson drops the football. That was a really important catch right there, too, because it would have gave us a first. But instead, we are looking at 3rd and 10. I mean, that's just a great ball from Zach Wilson. It's a great catch by Patterson, who is filling in for an injured Dawson. That's going to be the end of the first. I mean, look at what they have done. And they're still winning. Our defense has been ferocious, but we just cannot stop them from taking the ball away from our offense early in the game. That's been our bugaboo all season. Patterson with a great play right there. 1st and 10. You see Zach with a clean pocket, and he's able to deliver a strike. Try to run the ball a little bit here. We're not afraid of this defense. We just got to stop making dumb mistakes. Look at Brees, man. Look at Brees, man. He's rumbling now. He seems to get stronger as the game goes. Every single game. He is really a foundational piece on our offense. One-on-one, Derek Stingley. He's interfering with that. Did not let us go and get the ball. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the, or 1st and goal on the 1. It's a 41-yard penalty. And we're going to go ahead and quarterback sneak this one. And that's going to be the touchdown. Zach Wilson gets a pseudo rushing touchdown, as he's going to go celebrate with the fans. They love him. They don't want me to get rid of Zach Wilson here in New York, but I'm telling you right now, it is definitely something that I'm looking at, because I personally like a better scrambling quarterback. Zach Wilson with the 2-point conversion, covering up the fact that I missed one of the extra points. As now we are in the lead, 14-7. If we can keep Chubb shut down, I think we got a really good chance to get Sauce's upgrade, because so far Davis Mills has shown me absolutely nothing. And we're like literally one turnover away as well from just outright taking it. Good job right there. Oh, good first down. Good job. Nick Chubb, man, he's got to put this team on his back. I'm willing to bet that he's the reason that they're 2-0. Oh, I think Savage might have prevented an interception from Ringo right there. But it's still a good play by the safety. Good job. Logan Wilson making his presence felt here tonight. And that is going to be 4th and 1. Let's see what they elect to do. They will definitely be punting this ball. I think that's the right thing. Brees Hall over 200 yards on the season now. All right, here we go. First and 10 on the 20. Oh, I should have juked probably right there. As Josh Downs catch. What a play right there by Downs, the rookie. I just can't believe we got him at the back of the first round. He's been such a dominant player for us. You love to get a guy like him where we got him. It's just great job by our GM. That's a really good run right there. We have it all working now on offense as long as we can avoid the mistakes. Great play right there from our true number one, Garrett Wilson. We haven't been able to get Garrett working deep yet. It's been all the speedy Josh Downs for anything deep. As right there, Brees Hall gets another touchdown on the year. I believe that's number 3. Really good play from this unbelievable running back that we have. That should still be good. Yes. All right, good kick right there. 28-14. If it wasn't for the defensive touchdowns that the Texans have had, they would be down 28-0. And as I said, if you don't have a quarterback that can deal with this, it's not going to work out in your favor. The game is slowly starting to slip away from the Texans and Davis Mills here. We're going to be interested to see if they elect to run the ball much anymore. And they come right out running. But it's a really good stop once again from our Logan Wilson here. Good sack right there. Brian Burns has 4. They just don't have any protection. You know, that's what it's really coming down to. We're gonna go 4-3 here. Great play. Cashman on the field. Getting a tackle in his first play. I mean, you see what the Texans have on offense. They are comprised of the best running back in football. If you take away his competitor in Jonathan Taylor. So he's either 1 or 1A, depending on how you want to look at it. And not much else. Yeah, I just didn't want to. I didn't want to risk that. I didn't want to risk that throw. I did not want to risk that throw. That's a really good job by Stingley running with, I would say, one of the hardest to run with guys in the league right now. Stingley does a great job of that. Let's see what the Texans have. Oh, under pressure, we throw it directly to the linebacker, giving the Texans an opportunity at probably a field goal. Really big mistake. But again, I'm not really worried. Davis Mills gets away. But Sauce Gardner with the deflection. It's a really good hit right there from Brian Burns. They're going to try for the field goal. We're going to stay in our zone just to make sure they don't do any shenanigans. And is that good? I think that's good. It looked good. It was good, right? No, it was not. Wow. All right, we're gonna go for it. See if we can't make them dance right here in the last play. Oh, great play by the safety to stop us. Once again, though, Zach Wilson 3 picks, not going well for him. But I mean, we're just all over Davis Mills. He can't really get anything going. I kind of called this at the beginning of the game. If we don't make any mistakes on offense, they're not going to get into the game. I don't believe that their offense can do anything against our defense at all. Because now, if we have the opportunity to score on this drive, we are going to take the ball out of Nick Chubb's hands. And that's what we, once again, at the beginning of the game, I told you that's what I was going to be looking to do. And so far, we've been able to do it. Oh, would have loved to have gotten the stiff arm animation right there. And Brees Hall getting it done for us. Stronger as the game goes on. I've been telling you guys this, and it is coming to pass. That was a kind of a bad throw right there from Zach. I expected a better toss. The heck kind of animation was that? He slips and falls on the spin. Josh Downs finds the hole in the zone, sits down for a nice completion. I want to see if we can't get Garrett to get a touchdown here. Maybe if we can get a one-on-one, we'll see. We'll see how this play matriculates. I'm liking the formation, though. Okay, that was an odd situation there. I think we're going to get defensive pass. Oh, roughing the passer. Even better. We will definitely be taking that. Thank you very much. First down, Brees Hall once again. He's got it going right now. Look at Brees, man. We're going to keep the ball on the ground here. There's no reason not to. Look at him, man. He's fighting. He's fighting for everything he's got right now, guys. Not a touchdown there. We're not going to run him again. That seems a little bit much. Easy money. Patterson. I believe that may even be his very first touchdown of his career. 34. Let's see if we can get the extra point. That should be good still. 35-0. The game has definitely slipped away from the Texans. If it wasn't for their early mistakes, they would never have scored. They would never have threatened, except for the field goal, which was a turnover. So, I mean, like, you're looking at this team right now, and you're saying to yourself, how exactly is this team 2-0? Maybe, like I said, Nick Chubb carried, but It has not matriculated so far to me, to my eyes. All right, Eccles. That's not what you want to see out of your nickel corner there, but or your dime corner, but it's okay. It's a nice first down for the Texans. Brees Hall pulls him down there. It's a good tackle. Almost a tackle for loss there, which would have helped him in his quest. Big hit right there from Isaiah Simmons. Wow. Oh, almost an interception there from Ringo. But it falls harmlessly to the turf. And the Texans will punt. A lot of 3-and-outs here by the Texans. They just have not been able to get anything going, and it's been a real bugaboo. You see Josh Downs, 50 yards a catch. He's been incredible. He's got a touchdown for us today. Let's see if Brees Hall can close the show here for us, guys. It's a great 7-yard pickup right there. I really want to get Patterson a few more opportunities as well, because this is really his time to shine here, with Dawson being hurt. We did sign this guy in the practice spot too. We'll see if he winds up getting open here. I could have maybe waited a second longer and tried to get it to him deep, but I didn't want to. I saw Patterson. Yeah, he's running wide open now, but it's really, I don't know. I didn't feel comfortable sitting in the pocket that long. I might have been able to do it, but it wasn't a clean pocket. Definitely don't have it on this play. So we'll get Patterson the ball. We're going to go no huddle here, because I really don't think the Texans defense is situated at all, and they're not. Almost a 10-yard pickup right then and there. Brees Hall once again dominating the game. Not the huge touchdown runs that we were accustomed to last year, but he's picking up lots of yards a carry, which is always the goal. Alright, so we're going to probably let the quarter end after this play. Patterson with an absolute great play right there. I think we found one of our money plays today. That little crosser with the wide receiver with the speedy slot receivers that we have is going to be tough for people to cover. It's going to be the end of the third here. Man, you guys see KRK Lucky 17-17 game with the Chargers. Oh, it's a good bat down right there. I don't want this drive to end, so we're gonna try to dial something up here, guys. Gonna try to dial something up. Maybe we can get either the tight end or we can get Garrett over the middle. That Garrett over the middle option looks fantastic. He gets a big first down for us. I'm going to put 2 clock on, guys. I don't see a reason not to at this point. We're just going to let the quarter tick away. I don't need any huge stat games from anybody. Just need to stop them from scoring again, basically. To get Sauce his X Factor. And that's going to be 3rd and inches. We'll go ahead and hopefully get the first down right here. That's going to be a touchdown to Easton Quincy. I didn't think it was going to be that deep of a route, but it puts us right over the goal line and we score. So another touchdown from Zach Wilson. Is he starting to, we're starting to understand what to do here. Starting to put up the proper numbers. We had the early mistakes, but once again, he's righted the ship as we went on this season, and he's done well. I mean, he's got more touchdowns than interceptions, and I think from a perspective of what we have going on right now, that's the key, is to just aim to throw more touchdowns and picks. That's a really good return. We missed a tackle there. The Texans are going to come out down by 4 scores. Throwing it out of bounds. 2nd and 10. I just don't feel like the Texans are a threat, even though they're 2-0. I think it's a fumble. It is a scoop by Brian Burns. It's a fumble. It is a recovery. I mean, it's a sack. I mean, it's everything you could want from a defensive end right there from Brian Burns. And that's his 5th sack of the day. He's been extremely dominant. That's why you pay him all the money we paid him. Oh, Brees Hall just fumbled the football, and the Texans are going to pick it up. That's a terrible mistake from Brees. But it's okay. That means we just go back to work. DJ Reed, good job right there. Limiting that game. Yeah, I love him on the inside. I think that's where he really should be. That is a tremendous hit right there that Davis Mills took. The pressure a little too much. That's a good play. They get a first down. We need to make sure we limit them. Can't let them get 100 yards. I mean, I think we have gotten the 3 turnovers, but still. It's a hit right there from Brian Burns, quarterback pressure. And that pass is going to be woefully ineffective. Brian Burns around the edge quickly, but it is... Oh, what a hit right there. That Nick Chubb delivers to our X-Factor defensive tackle, Ed Oliver. It's a great play from Nick Chubb just to salvage a game there. And that time, however, Ed Oliver, Quinton Williams, both on top of it. And the Jets are going to continue to stay on the field here. I know I sound surprised, and I kind of am. I did not think that they would be aggressive down 3 scores. I kind of thought they would be waving the white flag right now, but they're not. Interesting to see. As he's got great time. That is a tremendous play from everyone on the field for the Texans. The offensive line gave Davis Mills all the time in the universe, and he drops a dime. Good hit right there. All right, let's see what they have, man. They're going to try to threaten and maybe score a touchdown late in this game. That's a really good hit by Brian Burns, although he does pick up the first down. It erases the opportunity for him to get more. And Brian Burns tracks down the quarterback again. I don't know what they're thinking, why they're not doubling the right end or the right tackle. Because he has absolutely nothing on Brian Burns at this point. We've kind of proven it over and over again. But they refuse to do more than single up. And The only time they've had success was on a double team. They got the long pass. I mean, that's just a terrible mistake. Davis Mills literally just threw the ball up and hoped for the best there. You definitely can't do that on our defense. That's not going to end up well. Most of the time, that's going to be picked off. He's lucky it wasn't there. And they're going to be 4th and goal from the 21 after the sack and the just the bad play. That's a great catch, but unfortunately, it's about 3 yards out of bounds. And they're not going to get any offensive points today. And we're just going to try to run the ball. Man. Staley's been all over the field. Gotta give him credit. It's a tackle for loss for Stingley. And that is a busted coverage. And that is going to be a long bomb. Once again, Josh Downs. Huge play. Alright. So, I mean, as Zach Wilson is going to get the touchdown run. He's not been amazingly effective in the air, but when he was, he was. I have no idea what kind of dance that was. Alright, so 2 seconds left. 49-14. It's been a turnover fest on both sides, but New York, the defense is just way too dominant. Brian Burns getting after the quarterback, a game record extraordinaire. And he does exactly what he's supposed to do, and he wrecks the game. The Houston Texans had no answers for him. He just dominated all over the field today. And that's going to do it. I believe Sauce Gardner is going to be an X factor after this game. I don't believe they got 100 yards. And I know for a fact that we got over 3 turnovers. So I believe that that is going to be his X factor. He also got a pick. So I believe he deserves it. The Texans, total yards, if you're accumulating all the sacks and everything like that, they got about 50 yards all game. That is a tremendous job. Unbelievable play. Gonna let the CPU do our upgrades. Alright, let's see about this breakout DB. That's freaking awesome. Sauce Gardner, the guy who I said was our guy immediately on this franchise, is now an X Factor. Just an amazing player. He's been amazing all year. I think he's got like 5, maybe 6 picks this year already. He is now an X Factor. Let me go ahead and make sure that the game from Koala was played before we simulate the week. The Bengals went ahead and took care of business. As you saw, they were tied at one point, but they went ahead and dominated that one. As Baltimore edges out Cleveland. The Falcons get edged out by Tampa Bay. So that's everybody's game. So we'll go ahead and simulate the week and play our next game in this video. I hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. And I forgot we got to do the rainy game thing. I want to say the receivers because I think we have a young core of receivers that needs to definitely be better. Alright, we're going to force the advance. These guys are ready to go. Incredible play from our guys. Quarter QB1 check-in. Let's see what they've got for us here. We have more trade offers. Like, for what? We're going to praise Zach. I mean, not been the best quarterback we've ever seen. A lot of turnovers. But he steadied the ship in the second half of every game. Except the first one. That was a rough game. Brian Burns. I mean, do we need to say anything about Brian Burns? He's just an unbelievable specimen. He's the game wrecker we hoped he would be when we signed him. He's still got plenty of more years to go in the Jets uniform. He's been incredible for us. It's going to be, if we get as deep as I want to with this franchise, it's going to be unbelievable when he decides to hang it up. I'm getting a phone call, guys. So, actually, we're going to end this episode right now. I appreciate you guys for watching. Don't break nothing, guys. We're out. I'll be back on the next episode.